Hello my beautiful friends, how are you? I do hope you're well. I hope you're having the best day possible. My last video was a goddess bracelet, absolutely beautiful and ideal for beginners. So I'm sat there, the cogs are going around and I thought, goddess earrings. How about I make some goddess earrings? So first of all, I was just going to use some acrylic pearl beads because I thought lightweight, but I thought nah, that's a bit boring. Don't get me wrong, I love pearls, I love pearl beads, but I thought before I make an actual tutorial, before I make an actual video tutorial, I'm gonna have a go and see if I can make some goddess earrings. And I did manage to make some. See, we've got the pattern on those earrings. So I'm going to show you how to make them today. If you are a new subscriber, thank you so much for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I have got hundreds of tutorials, ideal for the complete jewelry beginner. I do have a website, lowcostcraftsupplies.co.uk, and there you'll find jewelry, craft and jewelry supplies. So lots of the supplies that I use, just like in my tutorial today, you will find over there. And I do cater for those that are new to making jewelry, so you are able to buy in small amounts. I believe these beads you can buy singly. I think you can buy these beads singly. These are dragon vein. So if you type in dragon vein, they will come up. So let me show you how I made these earrings. So once again, here are the earrings. I really hope that's coming out on camera. You can see the dragon vein effect. Now I'm using 0.5 elastic today. You can, if you want to, you can use some clear 0.3 thread. That will work as well. But I'm going to use the elastic because that's what I made in my other video. I'm going to measure about 35 centimeters of elastic. Now really give this a good stretch. You really want to give it a stretch. Do not use those nails, not that I have any now, I've lost them all while stripping wallpaper. So there's our elastic. Now I've got 6mm gold plated jump rings, obviously one earring wire because I've already made the earring, and these are the dragon vein beads. Tools, I've got 2 pairs of pliers, and I've got these pliers that have got a tapered nose on them, so it's good for getting into gaps. So we take a bead, thread that on, and we take that right down to the center of our elastic. Then we take a jump ring and we thread it through both ends of the elastic, and we let that come down to here. Now we separate the elastic, and we can either start on the top or the bottom. I'm going to start on the top. So we thread a bead. Make sure you keep those ends together. So after the bead, we take a jump ring and we thread it through both ends of the elastic. Separate the next one, because the last bead we went to the top, so this bead will be on the bottom. Two ends of the elastic together, thread through the jump ring. Now jump rings, you can get join jump rings so there isn't a split. Those will work. Those are ideal for this as well. Right, next. So you just do the opposite side as you go along. Ends together, jump ring. And can you see the effect you have? Up, down, up, and it'll be down. Both ends together. So we've got 15 beads on here. I'm just going to use my finger. So what we do, we take the two ends and I'm going to thread, just like with the bracelet, back through those two ends. But before I pull, you can see what I've done there. I've just taken this and I've threaded it through the end. Wrap it around your finger and bring all of this together. It can be a bit fiddly. We need to make sure we want it to match all the way around. So just keep pulling together. Okay. So I'm just showing you all the way around so you can see. Now I'm just going to cut a little bit of my elastic off. It is a bit too long. So just like before, this is what we have. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go take my elastic and I'm going to go, because I've picked up this end here, I'm going to go back through both ends. I'm going to go back through that jump ring. So thread back through both ends and pull. Again, just like before, make sure we're really happy with how it looks all the way around. With that join, we want it to look like the goddess bracelet, so we need that. We need it to look the same. So we do need it to look the same. So what I do, I'm going to take, this is what we have. So I'm going to take one of the ends and put it underneath through the gap, and that brings those two, that brings everything together. Then I'm going to do a surgeon's knot, and I'll put an image above for you to see. So we do a normal knot, but before we pull, we just go through again. So that's twice we've gone over, and then we pull that down. Then we do one knot the opposite way and pull. Remember, don't use nails, that will damage. And then we're just going to do one for luck on here. If you want to put a dab of glue, go ahead. I'm not going to, I don't bother. So we snip that off. So all I do now is I take my pliers and I open the jump ring, and we need to find where we put that knot. See, it's so well hidden I can't even see it myself. There it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that jump ring So like this. So I'm going to pop the earring wire on and then close. I'll just do this so I've got more room to close it and pull it back together to close. And there is our earring. I'll put it on my finger just because it's easier to show you. So there's one. Absolutely love those. I hope you find that tutorial useful. So again, if you could like the video, subscribe to the channel because I do have hundreds of tutorials, and if you can leave a comment, that would be amazing. So thank you so much for watching. Take care and happy crafting.